You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to an awesome episode of VRL, that's Vigilantes Radio Live, right here on iHeartRadio, and I am your host, Dini. We have a very special guest for you guys, so you definitely want to stick around for that. And as a matter of fact, text your buddies, family members, or even share it on social media right now and let them know that we are about to dive deep into another interview. Before I bring my guest on, I do want to say that, trust is a risk. And sometimes placing your trust in someone will lead to disappointment or even a disaster. But as painful as that might be and can be, a world without trust is even worse. Without trust, we lose the depth of connection that makes life so meaningful. We become cold, maniacal, and distant, unable to truly invest in anything worthwhile. In a life without trust, the world becomes a lonely and unforgiving place. The best way to know when to trust others is to be trustworthy yourself. When you understand what it means to honor someone's trust, you develop a clearer sense of who deserves yours. Some of life's greatest experiences come without guarantees. While being cautious is wise, knowing how to trust is essential to living fully. Take that from me, Coach Dini. That is my word. Change is possible. Are you ready?
You're live in the mix. Let's get this started.
All right. Again, welcome to the show. You're listening to VRL, that's Vigilantes Radio Live, right here on iHeartRadio, and I am your host, Dini. Our interviews are designed to go beyond the music, news, books, art, acting, films, technology, education, entrepreneurship, entertainment, and sometimes even past that thing that we call the ego. Our interviews are designed to go behind the scenes and into the minds of these incredible human beings. The ones who are out there giving it their all for me, for you, and for the world. Well, today we welcome a visionary whose journey through adversity and self-discovery led to a transformative tarot reading method. Linda Drummond, author of the Gypsy Tarot Spread using the Synergy Tarot Method, has spent years exploring the depths of relationships, spirituality, and intuitive guidance. Her work offers a systematic approach to tarot, unlocking stories and insights that help to understand past, present, and future. So please join me in saying welcome, friend, to Linda Drummond. Hey, welcome to the show. All right, again, welcome to the show, Linda. What's been on your heart and mind lately as you are promoting your book and teaching people about your Synergy Tarot Method?
Well, my main thing with anything that I do is that I help the people. I'm in service to mankind. And I do that on a daily basis from the time I wake up till the time I go to bed. So essentially, I don't pay a lot of attention to the sales of my book, but I do other things to get people interested in paying attention to themselves, to their spirits, both their guardian angels and their spirit angels, and it's working. I have a lot of people that on a daily basis get a one-card pull, and they're paying attention to what the meanings are, and they're following what the meanings are and getting messages from that.
Lovely.
Have you ever had your tarot cards read?
No.
So you don't know a whole lot about it?
Yes. I dated a woman years ago who was into tarot reading, and I actually bought her first deck. So I know a little bit. I've just never did it.
Okay, that woman was probably a little spooky. She probably knew what you were thinking before you were thinking it, right?
Nah, it's just never been my thing.
Okay, so what do you want to know about tarot cards?
Okay, so that's a huge commitment, waking up every day to push mankind forward. When did this commitment start for you?
Oh, about 2 months ago, I got that idea to do one-card pulls for everyone. And I would like to explain that, what a one-card pull is. I use the major arcana cards, and I shuffle the deck while I'm looking at somebody's name. I don't know anything about that person normally. And then I choose one card for them, and I post a message for them. Now, when I shuffle, I'm asking the spirits to please help me give a message for this person. And I think I'm around 80 reviews, 100%. So most of the time it's accurate.
Yes. Your book discusses 42 card readings.
Yes.
How did you decide on this structure?
Well, I did read about the Gypsy tarot spread. Now, when I first started tarot cards, I used what they call the Celtic cross method, which is, I don't know, hardly any cards, 10 cards. And it wasn't very fulfilling because I couldn't see in the cards what my intuition was telling me. But when I discovered the Gypsy tarot card, that changed for me. Everything that I could see in my intuition, I could see in the cards. And that was very rewarding. So that's why I chose to write the book about this. And it came after I did hundreds of readings for myself and for others, and recorded all of them so that I could get accurate results for my card explanations.
Yeah. Is intuition a part of tarot reading?
Pardon me?
Is intuition a part of tarot reading?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, without your intuition, you have nothing. And lots of times, you forget to listen to that little inner voice that you had when you were a child that told you were doing something you were supposed to be doing. And all of a sudden, you can get back to that. And you should be back to that. Otherwise, you end up in big trouble. If you listen to your little inner voice, which is your spirit, they will guide you the right direction. You will have a more fulfilling life. You will live your best life.
Does your book touch on how people can strengthen their intuition?
Well, the whole book is based on intuition. So, yes, I would say, although it doesn't address that strictly, and I do have a couple of videos on my channels that help you connect to your angels, your spirits, and get messages from them. I also will help in any way that I possibly can when somebody buys a book and they have questions, they can't do something they have questions, they're welcome to message me at any time.
Yeah. What were some of the biggest challenges in developing your method?
Well, it came as a surprise. There it wasn't a lot of challenges to it. It's just that I kept seeing repeating things. Like in the Synergy Tarot method, we deal with people. And I kept seeing the same things over and over and over again. Like if two people cards are facing each other, they either know each other, they agree on something, and it depends on whether or not one's upside down, who is doing damage, who is not doing damage. If they're right the way up, they're probably not doing damage. And there's so much to read when you see the people cards. If you could see me on video, you would be able to tell me, or I'd be able to show you, give you some examples of this. But I do have a video for that too. And if somebody wants to see that, they can always get in touch with me and ask where that link is.
All right, we'll be sure to get that link towards the end of this interview. Definitely. How do you recommend readers approach deep work when learning to interpret the cards?
Well, start out simple, first of all. If they only want to do a one-card pull until they get used to the cards, but for people that have read tarot cards before, they will understand if they want to do 3 cards, that might be more suitable for them, and then move into 21 cards at a time, past, present, and future. And then after that, they can move into 42 cards, which is an amazing amount of cards, but it has one line in it where spirits show up or shows things that are going on behind your questioner's back. Questioner is the person you're reading for. And say, for instance, if there's 3 queens in that line, you know there's gossip going on. If there's 4 kings, there's a meeting going on that you don't know about. And your spirit should want you to know that this is going on.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome the way it works. And anybody that bought the book, they're just so involved in getting it done and learning that I don't get very many messages. So I guess the book is doing its job.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, how has your Synergy reading method transformed your life?
Well, let me tell you about my history, first of all. I grew up in a household. I had an abusive stepmother, and she wasn't as bad with me as she was with my 2 older sisters, but still bad enough. And I had to creep in and out of the house with sensing what she was feeling, because at any one time she could just let loose and she was beating you. So I went from sensing that sort of thing to when somebody put tarot cards in my hand, I said, I can do this because I know how to sense people. So when I started reading tarot cards, and I was still troubled. She did not teach me how to mother, and I had kids. So I kind of detached myself from everything and became a little more learning about myself and who I am. When I was 35, I realized that my real mother, who had passed away when I was 1.5 years, was with me. And that was kind of a magical moment. And I realized that she has been with me in so much that I've done. So when it comes to tarot cards, I have worked out a lot of things using those tarot cards. Everything that everyone goes through, well, not everything, but most things that people have gone through, I've already gone through. So it's easy for me to see it in the tarot cards for others.
Wow. That is profound.
That's pretty awesome.
It's quite a story. It's very profound.
Well, I've had a really interesting past. I'm 71 years old, and I've lived a life that probably a lot of people wouldn't approve of. I don't care. I don't care whether you like me or don't like me. I just got to do what I do.
Absolutely. So, and final, what do you hope readers will achieve by using the Gypsy Tarot spread, using the Synergy Tarot method?
Sorry, say that again, please.
What do you hope readers will take away from your book, the Gypsy Tarot spread, using the Synergy Tarot method?
Well, I think that essentially what the tarot cards do for you is to help you be in touch with your spirits and help you get messages from them through the tarot cards. So you learn to trust your own intuition, but not only that, to live the best life that you can. Like, you can change your future because you can see what's going on right now. And you can tell what's going to happen into the future should you, of course, remain on the same way. If you're happy with the way it's going to turn out, leave it alone. But if you can see that you're not going to be happy, then change some stuff.
Absolutely. Where can our listeners pick up a copy of the book, check out that YouTube video, and find you on social media?
Okay, the book is available on Amazon. Just search for the Gypsy Tarot spread, and you'll find it easily. I have been able to find it on all of the Amazons around the world, and I do have a world following now. So I'm rather pleased with that. All over the world, and they've been able to find my book. So, as for the videos, they're on my YouTube channel. Just look up the Gypsy Tarot, and you find my channel.
All right. Listeners, just in case you didn't get those links, no worries. I will have them in the description of this episode and in the show notes, so all you guys have to do is just click the link. Linda, thank you for sharing your journey and your wisdom with us today. Your book, The Gypsy Tarot Spread using the Synergy Tarot method, is a gift to anyone seeking clarity, self-discovery, and relationship insights. From your personal experiences to your deep spiritual practices, your work offers a unique blend of intuition and structure that empowers readers to unlock the mysteries within the cards. So listeners, don't miss out on Linda's transformative book. Follow her, explore the Synergy Tarot method, and start your own journey into the world of tarot. If you enjoy this episode, be sure to subscribe to Vigilantes Radio, leave us a rating, and share this episode with fellow seekers. All right, let's keep the insights flowing and the connections growing. Take care, Linda.
Okay, thanks, Demetrius. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Have a great night.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio Live. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab it from either Spreaker.com/Only One Media Group, Spotify, Castbox, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, the app Podcast Addict, or over at our website, which again is onlyonemediagroup.com, and that goes for every single show that we've ever aired. If you like to request some music or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That is V as in Victor. And here's my disclaimer: we are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, scratch all of that, because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Just kidding. On behalf of myself, Denny, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word, because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat, TikTok, at all social media sites, as well as Spreaker, YouTube, we always follow back. Okay, well, just remember to put yourself into everything that you do and never stop investing in yourself. Peace, love, grilled cheese, and talk with you later.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.